We're here today to spend a few minutes talking about how to sell remanufactured cylinder heads. The market for cylinder heads is growing, and for a couple of reasons. First, replacing a cylinder head is often all that is required to get an engine running again, making it much more affordable than replacing an engine. Second, the complexity of today's engines means cylinder heads have more moving parts than ever before, meaning quite frankly, more that can go wrong. What fails on a cylinder head? Over time, valves wear, heads warp due to high heat, or lack of maintenance causes parts to wear prematurely. In this short video, we will discuss some things that will help you close a cylinder head sale and be ready to answer your customers' questions about the product. The first step of the sales process is nailing the exact application. The vehicle identification number is the best way to confirm the make, model, year, and engine size you're looking for. Once you have that, you should be able to locate the correct head for your customer. Keep in mind, the engines can and often do have two heads. Also remember that in most cases, these are not the same. If an engine has two heads, we catalog one as left and one as right. For rear-wheel drive, remember this as if you were sitting behind the wheel of the car, not standing in front of it. For front-wheel drive, the orientation is from the rear of the engine. Our cylinder heads are completely remanufactured and come as you see here. All the operational components are in place. Some companies might sell you a head that does not include a camshaft. Ours will always include the one or two camshafts that are integral to the design. Our cylinder heads come secured in a heavy plastic container with a sealed lid. This protects the unit when it's in a UPS truck and gives your customer a clean, secure way to return their core. Our heads do not come with a head gasket or head bolts. Your customer should always replace these items. As you know, torque-to-yield head bolts should not be reused. Make sure you get these items added to your ticket. Your customer and your boss will thank you. Let's talk about warranty. You can tell your customer that the remanufactured head has a parts and labor warranty against material or labor defects for a period of 12 months or 12,000 miles. The claims process is pretty straightforward. Your customer needs to go to a shop and start a claim. Our technicians work to determine the best solution to get your customer back on the road. And it's always good to remind your customer that their warranty is fully transferable without a fee or a registration requirement, is good nationwide, and does not need to be returned to the installing shop. Does not require any upfront registration to be in effect. So, 12/12 parts and labor coverage. Now, let's talk about core. Cylinder heads have a guaranteed core. You can give your customer core credit back if they return a complete assembled core in the same package it was shipped in. As long as that's the way we get the core, we will write you a full credit every time. Most of our heads are easily shippable via UPS, and our field inventory should allow you to get one to your customer in just a couple of days. In some cases, the head you might need might be stocked in your DC. Your customer might ask what has been done to the head during the remanufacturing process. Let's take a look at some things that are done every time. First, all the heads go through the same process every time. That's what makes them remanufactured and not just rebuilt. Here, we are cutting the valve seats in the head. This assures that the valves will seat and seal properly. Next, we surface the head, making sure it's flat and smooth enough not to damage the head gaskets. After machining and assembly operations are completed, heads are pressure tested to assure that they will hold coolant. So to recap, how do you sell a cylinder head? Get the info needed to select the right part. Tell the customer about the 12-month or 12,000 mile warranty. Tell the customer about the core deposit and refund guarantee regardless of damage. Make sure your customers know they will need to replace the head gasket and head bolts. Thanks for listening, and good luck selling cylinder heads.